good evening, good afternoon, wherever you find yourself in this weird, wild, wacky world of ours, and welcome to the exciting installment of Darkness in Dublin. This evening's scene takes place just as a group of kindred are about to step onto a train that is about to whisk them from the capital city down to Waterford, also known as taking them down to the front lines. The train itself only draws a single carriage. This is actually a pretty nice, well-appointed carriage. You guessed from an old-timey first-class car. As you enter, however, there is a giant man seated, reading a newspaper. The newspaper will fall as you enter, allowing him to look at you with those rather odd eyes of his that always seem to be looking off slightly into the distance before he announces, "Ah, Captain Von Essen, I have only one question. In that outfit, is it better to fuck you or to fly you from a flagpole?"
Should I roll for frenzy?
I mean, you can frenzy at Ambergino if you want. You'll fucking die, but you can do it.
Yeah, let's not frenzy at Ambrosino, because
I mean,
Katya does not look upset at the moment. She has gotten strangely accustomed to his abuse.
Just cast your vote instead, Nelson. I mean, it's an easy question.
I didn't hear you.
I said just cast your vote instead. It's an easy question. I mean...
It's good to see you again, Ambrosino.
Indeed, it is always good to see Ambrosino.
At which point she rolls her eyes and goes to take a seat.
Apparently, Utamir needed my help, so Ambrosino comes to help. Plentiful boons for Ambrosino. It's good day.
What time of night is it?
It's quite early in the night, actually. It's only about 8 o'clock.
It's only about 8 o'clock. All right. And so we'll get there around 10.
About that.
Okay. Cool. So Charlotte does look like she's wearing very, very comfortable clothes. You might actually you think she might be wearing are those sneakers? What? But she is dressed very comfortably at the moment. And she's actually gonna sit next to Ambrosino. Not next to him, but across from him.
He appears to be reading some kind of newspaper that's written in Italian.
Oh, well, I don't speak Italian, so that's okay. What's the weather like?
Relatively good.
Okay. Well, clear skies.
Rainy,
cloudy.
because, Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have my ghoul sit. So when you're on a train, you've got two seats facing each other. I'm not sure if that's how this train is set up. But I would like for my ghoul to be back to back with me. So he's sitting directly behind my character.
Ambrosino goes back to reading his newspaper.
And I would like to let it be known that I am technically speaking armed at the moment. She's wearing a hat with a really fancy hat pin in it.
That'll do lethal to you.
And she sets her bag on the floor and pulls out the book that she was reading the night before and starts flipping through it again to the page and sticks her nose in it. It's Dracula. First edition.
I know him. He was a bastard.
Dracula's real?
Yes.
Are we the only ones in this train car?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Ambros also walks in. He has a big case with him, with his trusty friend, Mr. Slashing, in it.
Okay. What is that? And she looks at Ambros.
Well, carrying a two-handed sword in public isn't exactly.
Do you? Well, I mean, I guess it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
I mean, we don't know what we're meeting Waterloo. Not so long ago, it was overrun with Sabbat.
I mean, that's true, but we're hopefully going to only be meeting a very specific individual and not any of the Sabbat. But, luck doesn't tend to flow on our side.
I like to be careful.
That's fair. I like to
Hello, Amber.
I like to be careful myself, and she just touches the hat pin.
Nod. Ambrogino, and he'll bow.
My oh my, I'm Legino. I know I'm great, but a little bow.
He'll smirk, and then he'll sit next to Gotcha.
Emily doesn't sit next to anyone, not really. She just pretty much in the middle of it. She's wearing quite a weird looking watch, and she's normal clothing. She doesn't seem to have any weapons on her.
Like she needs weapons. Her hands are weapons.
True.
That is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
On the side note, hey, gotcha.
Oh!
Get
You will see Sketcher. He pokes his head out of the basically the connection between the locomotive and the car. Like,
When
which point, Katya gets up and goes over and hugs him.
When he opens the door, Charlotte just looks up from her book and smiles like a wide, toothy grin at him. She's happy to see him. Hi, Sketcher.
Hello. Okay.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Good. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm really sorry about what happened to your piece at the Giovanni Gala. It was a fucking crime.
there's a shrug.
I mean, it's just art. I mean, I can do it again.
I mean, yes, it's art, but disgrace and desecrate art like that is not something anybody should do. Especially such a fantastic piece as that. I mean, modern art, of course, is a disgrace to art, but who cares? But your piece should have won. I'm sorry that happened.
I might P&E that.
What?
Boys might P&E that. Because she did win, so he's like, So let's see. Perception.
I'm coming in.
Oh, I don't have empathy. That's going to be... Okay.
Well, Amelia will step in the car and drop the mask. Look around. Good evening, everyone. I don't know everyone here. Looking at Charlotte specifically.
Are you new?
Yes, I'm new. I'm Amelia.
Nice to meet you, Amelia. I'm Charlotte.
Hello, Charlotte. Hello, everyone. And she will go and plop herself on a seat and take out a laptop and start laptoping around.
What's the modifier for talents when you don't have it? When you roll for it? For the diff. The diff modifier for talents when you roll for it but don't have it.
Talents are
Alertness,
don't.
athletics, brawl, etc.
Oh, +1.
+1. Ah, well, I still have 2
Oh, no,
successes.
talents are plus. Talents are plus. Hang on. Talents don't have one. It always goes. The first one doesn't have one. The second one does. And knowledge is you can't roll without the skill.
Okay. So he's got 2 successes to see if Child really is sorry about what happened to the sketches stuff.
Why would she lie about that?
I wonder.
I mean, she did win, and then he could have won if his thing shit didn't
Okay,
happen to his.
but she's a Toreador. Why would she desecrate somebody else's art?
If
I
she
mean,
wants to win.
Who said that
Yeah.
she did it?
I mean, that's kind of like the cardinal sin of Toreador is you don't desecrate art, no matter
I mean,
whose
no,
it
you
is.
do to win.
I
Like,
mean,
Yeah,
I
you
guess
could
you
to
do
win.
to win, but
You could have ordered someone else to do it.
But I mean, if he
That-
doesn't see a lie, he doesn't see a lie.
no, he doesn't see a lie. She's being honest. She's really apologetic that happened to him.
Oh, by the way, I am
Everybody's a
hacking.
critic.
That's not how hacking works.
I said packing.
Oh. Packing what?
A shotgun in my backpack, just
No.
in case.
No, you're really. Hang on. No, you're really. Have people not read my How to Get Guns in this setting?
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. Do I have to make a fucking blue book for that?
No, you have to have really, really, really specific things on your sheet for that.
Well, I have
Yep.
Underworld.
How much of it?
I have contacts in Underworld and influence in Underworld.
Okay, you can have a shotgun.
Okay. Not that I will need it, but
Like I said to him about the sword, it's better to need it and not have it. Or have it and not need it than need it and not have it. But hopefully we're not gonna need it. Anyway,
Well, honestly, I would prefer to like rip them to shreds with my bare hand instead of using a firearm. But yeah, that's just me.
that's fair.
So, with that in mind, the train shunts as it starts to move. By the way, did everyone roll for blood?
Yeah.
No, I need to
I
do
should
that.
probably do.
No.
You might want to do that.
Yes.
I don't remember how to remember how to do that. I don't remember how to do that.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What's the difficulty?
If you don't have domain, it's base difficulty 9 minus the use of any discipline.
I have domain 2. Can somebody and I guess I would use
I don't really have
for-
domain, so. So I'll spend blood. Put it down. Holy shit! Come on now. This is fucking not worth.
And it's a dex brawl, right?
If you want to hunt physically, yes.
Yeah, that's what I did. But damn, man.
I mean,
But anyway, I have a lot of hurt, so it's not a big deal. But damn.
then gonna use dominate. No, potence, because 70, 10.
Okay, so I have domain of 2. And I hunt socially, so which stat would that be? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna need people to
It can either be charisma or related set or manipulation, an irrelevant stat.
Oh, you
I'm
mean
gonna-
about the difficulty aspects? You can
Huh?
use to lower the difficulty.
Yeah, you can spend a blood point to activate something like presence or presence or dominate to lower the difficulty.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna spend a blood to activate awe. I have a domain of 2, so lower the difficulty.
So you start rather than base difficulty 9, you start with the base difficulty of 7 minus 2, so you roll a difficulty 5.
Oh,
Every success
okay.
is a blood.
So, what is the? Would it be the dice pool for awe?
No, just roll your charisma something. I don't know.
Oh, I don't
Charisma
know.
manipulation is the most common one for social hunters.
Charisma and manipulation.
Not
Charisma,
charisma,
empathy,
subterfuge.
something.
Oh, charisma and
Oh,
subterfuge.
subterfuge, yeah.
Can somebody roll?
I guess you could do with appearance too, no?
Anyway,
Can you use appearance?
Can somebody roll 8 dice for me?
somebody who's not me, because I can't roll at this moment in time.
Yeah. One moment, I will.
Sorry, I just can't do it from my phone.
You were at difficulty 5, right?
Mhm.
Oh fuck! Sorry, I fucked it. Sorry, I fucked it.
Great. How many successes?
No, I fucked the.
No, you rolled the wrong dice roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I have
Okay,
a
thanks, motherfucker. 6 successes.
So you gain 6. You start with a base pool of 5 plus 6 plus whatever your hurt is.
I don't have hurt.
So you have a total of 11 blood.
Always have heard. Always.
I haven't been
I
here
ha- I
long
have
enough to
all
establish
the hurt.
blood. That's the thing. I unfortunately get kind of literal. So I have 11 pool. Thank you. Oh, don't you have to spend blood for awe?
Yes.
Just
Okay, so
thank you.
that
One
that
blood.
would be that would be 10.
Fine. For the record, people learn how to hunt. It's not hard.
I mean,
there's a section of it for it on the form and everything.
okay, thank you. I'll make a note in a journal.
Alright, so the train pulls out of the station. Choo-choo. 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 You can talk amongst yourselves if you like.
So, what made everybody decide to come to Waterford with Katya and I?
Well,
We're all supposed to be in the fight, and well, believe it or not, this is actually kind of my area of expertise.
Yeah, killing Sabat. Love it.
I mean, that's not necessarily what the plan was.
You never know.
But I mean, I suppose it could happen. We could get in a fight. You guys want to start a
there's
fight?
always the chance.
But yes, I asked to speak with Stalheim to see if he had or could help me gain any information, or not me, but us, any information on the strength, the opposing strength that we're facing. Yes, we know about the ship. We know about how many Sabbat are supposedly on that ship or are going to be on that ship. And I wanted to know about the boots on the ground, really. What their numbers are, what they've got with them, who they've got with them, who the officers are, things like that. I did feel like it would be necessary to let you all know that I have spoken with, well, not spoken with yet, but oh, shit, is he on the train actually?
That was phrasing, yes.
Anyways, I have brokered a meeting with the Anarch Baron, and he has agreed to meet with me. And we shall, I shall hopefully be gaining their help in this fight.
Good.
Because
Can help. We can use all the help. We could use all the help we need.
absolutely, because whether or not we stand on the same political alignments, this is still their fight. This is still their problem. This is still something that they are going to have to worry about when the Sabbat come through, because they're not going to want anybody opposing them whatsoever. And the more numbers that we have, the more information that we have, the more advantage we have. And that is very important. I've spoken with Primogen Noir about this, and she has agreed to join me. She has told me that the Baron is a Toreador, to my surprise. And so, with any luck and a soft hand at diplomacy, I think that he will be, what's the word? Inclined to our side.
We will have to see. After all, it is indeed their problem as well.
Yeah. But
the Sabbat won't differentiate between a member of the Camarilla and...
Of course not. It's simply a matter of convincing them that this is their fight as well. And
yes.
So, yeah. I don't suppose any.
Sorry, can I get the two people who just joined us to roll their blood and just have a note of it? Thank you. Continue.
Roll my blood.
Yep, roll hunting.
Thank you.
Because, that's a social scene.
Oh, it's totally not a social scene. This was never going to be a social scene. There was no lies about this.
Okay, so we're safe.
I mean...
I'm kidding.
There are no social scenes.
Yeah.
Not when Evan's involved, no.
There's a thing called complacency. I fucking loathe it.
So, quick question for noobs. Hunting in Dublin, are there specific rules for?
It's basically the exact same as Odessa, with the exception we start at 9, not 8.
Yeah,
9 minus domain minus disciplines.
I don't like that Maui has clan enmity Toreador.
Hi.
Yeah,
fine,
yeah. Hi, I'm a Toreador.
I mean, I don't hate you. You hate me. I don't have a problem with you hating me.
Oh well, I mean, she's only met you like the once, so I don't really know.
Well, then you have to find out.
Well.
Why is there no stealth on my sheet? Ah, there it is. Okay, dex stealth, I guess.
So, the plan is just to get a lay of the land, or what?
Kind of. Well, see, I guess when you say lay of the land, you mean like layout of Waterford. Waterford, but we can look at a map for that. Kind of, I guess, just kind of doing some accounting. I think, really, seeing what they've got, seeing where their power lies, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Fair enough. So,
What is Emily's
some
blood?
she is at 12.
Okay.
Nice.
Thank you.
But yes, that is the plan, and I am seeking out Stalheim's help for this. Because if he's been in Waterford and is commonly in Waterford, then he may have some information regarding this. And if I have to make a deal, I'll make a deal.
I understand that you're willing to help. Who gives you the authority to make this deal? Not that I'm not willing to hear that you make a deal.
I'm sorry. Making, what do you mean, who gives me the authority to make a deal?
With the Anarchs, you mean, right?
I'm not necessarily going to be making a deal with the Anarchs.
Didn't you just...
No, with Stalheim, not the Anarchs.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah, I'm great. If I have to make a deal with Stalheim to get his help, I will. I'm not going to be making a deal with the Anarchs.
I do believe that Stalheim is still aligned to come realizing that.
Well, he's a Tremere, last I checked.
So, why needs to be a deal with Stalheim? I'm sorry, I'm missing something. I'm clearly.
He seems to have been in Waterford rather recently. And since he's been in Waterford rather recently, he may have some information regarding the strength and numbers of the Sabbat. And so that is why Charlotte is wishing to speak with him about this.
Makes perfect sense. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Regarding the Anarchs, however, I'm simply going to be seeking out their help.
Where is Alexander's blood at right now?
14.
Okay. Thank you.
Hi, kids. It is at this point in time that you will feel a jolt go through the carriage. You are currently traversing up through one of the more outlandishly wildernessy areas of Ireland through the Wicklow Mountains, a very high mountain range that stretches to the south of Dublin that needs to be traversed in order to get to Waterford proper. But there's a shunt, kind of like... And then you'll notice the train is slowing down.
Something or someone clearly took off either electricity or something else, I suppose.
Are we able to get in contact with Enigma? Since he's
yeah, I mean, you could go out through the doorway, or you could step out of the carriage you're in and attempt to step into the locomotive if you'd like.
Yeah, Katja's gonna do that because she's gonna go ask Enigma what's going on.
As you attempt to step through into the locomotive, you see the fact the train is speeding away from you as the carriage has been severed neatly from the train.
Ah, that was the thing.
As she turns around and goes back in. Oh shit.
What's wrong? Oh.
We're
And
not
he
attached to the locomotive anymore.
And Omboise opens his box and
So we're
takes
gonna
out
walk
Mr.
through a
Slashy.
forest. Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's
fuck is the definitely the answer here.
Yes, we are no longer attached to the locomotive.
That puts a dent in our plans.
No.
Indeed. At which point she texts Stalheim.
You will see that your mobile phone signal is dead.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I'd like to activate heightened senses.
Okay.
Yep,
And
Katja is too.
hearing
Okay.
And I would like to use my acute senses merit sight to look outside the train and see if I see anything moving.
Okay.
I would like to do all that, activating at least, not the looking, because, you know. But I want to also obfuscate myself, because fuck this shit. Hell no.
You will require to basically roll against the highest of these people's rolls, or the highest of these people's abilities, in order to actually cloak yourself.
Yes, I understand.
Okay. I need to get the actual roll, so give me 2 seconds.
I need so too, so don't worry.
You think I used to do this all the effing time, Mr. Lodging? Do you think I have it memorized? But I really. On
I'm
a side
pretty
note,
sure.
guys.
I think it's manipulation. Are you talking about for beating Osprey, or are you talking about the power itself?
I'm talking vanish from the mind's eye, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, vanish from the mind's eye. That's exactly what it's called.
Yeah.
Charisma stealth, I have. And the target's wit's alertness.
So, what is the highest wit's alertness here? Because you have to roll against the highest.
Right, it's for everyone different, obviously.
6 for me.
6 for me.
Beats me.
Do I need to roll or just a score?
You need to it's a passive number.
6.
Let me see where.
Talbot's total is 7.
That beats me. So.
Talbot's at 7, so Talbot currently has the high score.
But I'm not sure if heightened senses would come into play or if it just lowers the difficulty.
It doesn't come into play.
Okay.
By the way, Katya, since you were outside, roll me perception investigation, and yes, your aspects will help.
Okay.
And I'm rolling at 7, I believe?
Yes, rolling at 7.
3.
I have a 10.
I don't think that disappears you fully.
No, to fully go invisible, you actually need 4 successes. I remember thinking that was a little odd.
Standard diff.
Standard diff.
Okay.
More than 3, you need to have to disappear completely. Oh well.
Look at all those successes.
Try again, but
5 successes on the investigation.
Cool. Something tore you from the locomotive. Something that left very deep, jagged marks in the metal. Something with very large claws.
Oh boy. This isn't good. Something tore us from the locomotive. Whatever it is,
Okay.
it's big.
Yeah, I think we can all. Well, guess this is gonna have to be the first time for everything. How does anyone have any idea of how long it is to the nearest village or city from here?
Now is the time that Ambrogino departs. Goodbye, all.
Are you kidding me?
Well, there's no signal here, so GPS is no go.
For the record, you guys will see Ambrogino stand up. He brushes down his coat. He physically steps to the side and disappears.
What the fuck?
Coward.
Did he leave his newspaper?
He did leave his newspaper.
I'm gonna pick it up and put it in my bag.
Okay.
You have got
Just having that one necromancy power where you can step into the Shadowlands can be really useful.
I have officially
coward.
I have officially started the Ambrogino fan club. I have his newspaper.
Right.
Yeah. Envoys are just size. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
I'd like to. Does Katya? She told us that something large ripped us from the train carriage. Yeah.
Oh yes.
I'd like to go outside and look at.
No, you're not going outside.
That's not a great
When
idea.
we move, we all move as one. We don't split up, and we keep together if we move. And then we need to find out which direction. I'm guessing we're going to follow the train tracks. as long as we can, since that's the only way we're not going to get lost in the forest. Does anyone have any objections to that?
Not particularly, no.
No, I trust in your better judgment. I assume that you have some survival skills. I have been lacking in those quite recently.
I'm glad I
Right.
wore comfortable shoes.
Yeah, because if we can't get in contact with them, we're probably gonna get ambushed. And she looks down at the clock and she just
we're
says,
certainly going to be ambushed.
"Yeah," but she looks down at her clock and just looks to Katja. You think we could, if we all are in contact? It worked with the car.
What exactly do you want to do?
What?
Don't ask.
I
And
have
so
to
it was
ask.
the lost sheep is brought home to the shepherd, children.
Oh, fuck.
I
guys
was
should
lost, but now I see. This guy is just standing outside the train. He wasn't there a few moments ago. Anyone who can see, or anyone who has heightened senses on, can see a very interesting symbol around his neck.
Charlotte just hisses and her jaw kind of just like unhinges from her from the other part of it.
You don't have Serpentis, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, you don't have Serpentis. That's not a thing.
Okay, well,
And so it was, the sinners shall repent unto our dark Father. Come into my arms, lost and wayward sheep. He is just standing out there alone. One guy.
I'd like to question.
I like to bust through the other side and escape this shit.
Question. Can I activate Sense the Unseen?
What does it do?
It basically lets me penetrate, obfuscate.
Oh yeah. What's your that's always active with Auspex. So what is your
Okay.
level of Auspex?
3.
There is nothing in your visual prep. There is not. Do you see nothing with Auspex 3?
Okay. Right.
And so it was said unto our dark Father that you shall repent of your sins and come into his arms.
Who the fuck is this guy?
We'll put his Kevlar on because I remembered he has that as carried equipment.
Emily is just standing there. She's just looking at this guy and she's more specifically she's looking to the bushes and trees. I'm guessing he's standing off the train track, right?
Yeah, he's standing about 10-15 feet from from the train.
Do I recognize him just on the off chance?
Really? No.
Really?
I mean, Charlotte has no idea who this fuckwad is, other than the fact that he's obviously Sabat.
Clearly, he's his bishop or priest.
No, I mean, do I personally recognize him from my time?
I just pointed out. No, you don't.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Talbot will pull out his Tolwar and his pistols to be ready. And I have ambidexterity.
And Amira
Charlotte?
will put the laptop in the backpack and get ready to rumble, I suppose.
Charlotte is going to take the hat pin out of her hair, and she lifts up her pants, and you see her pull a switchblade out. I do have ambidexterity, just so you know. And her hat.
So it was, children, that you shall repent of your sins and be offered absolution. All he asks of you is that you repent.
I really want to say something, but I'm not sure that it's wise.
Do you say that in character?
No, out of character. This is me saying it out of character. Actually, you know what? I really care because he's the bot. Charlotte's gonna say the Dark Father can suck a cock, and I'm gonna rush him.
Okay.
And
knowing it.
As soon
And
as hang on, as soon as you step out of the train, taking 2 or 3 steps towards him, you see the fact that perched on top of the train there are approximately 2 of these.
I would like to stop in my tracks, or is it too late to do that? Sorry, I'm over enthusiastic sometimes. My bad.
Yes, you were. And now we roll initiative.
God damn it. Before we do that, can Katya cast a quick burning blade?
No.
Nope.
Jesus.
He wanted to talk. You wanted to violence. And Tzimisce and Horrid form are very good at violence.
I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm probably gonna die.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's okay. That's alright. I don't mind making a new character later on. How does initiative work?
Your dex and your wits and any celerity dice you have, plus 1 single d10 that you roll.
Mm-hmm. 8.
That's it.
9, 10,
Really.
11.
Can
we can't.
Going on a 17, and Boy is going on a. Wow, that was entirely wrong. Give me 2 seconds.
We can't spend willpower on initiative, can we?
Nope, you cannot.
Okay, because it's combat. Alright, so 11. Can somebody roll me a d10, please?
Alright.
Okay, so Priest Boy is going on a 20, and the 2 Tzimisce are going on 14. If someone could please create a little chart for me, I will love you forever.
Oh, forever.
Everyone just, I think they post it up in the sidebar and I'll get a chart going.
Good,
I'm at
'cause I
13.
didn't know everybody's names yet.
Did you need a dice?
I'm on 16.
Did someone need a d10 rolled?
Yes, please.
Charlotte.
Nelson, what's your dex?
have an 8.
3. Right with the Kevlar, it's 3 now instead of 4.
You said it. Sorry, Peter, what was that?
You have an 8.
Alright. 8, 9, 10, 11,
Then
and I
I
go
will
on a
go with
19.
You don't have any dex and wits.
You have a rolled an 8. Then you need to add your fucking stuff.
So that'd be, for me, it's a total of 19.
All right.
Holy shit.
All right. Or,
Yeah, this character's a dex build, so.
It's fine. Tzimisce and Horrid form, they're made of love.
Oh, yeah.
I saw a wonderful. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, Boss can feel the love, but he's pretty sure that's not love.
I saw something really funny earlier today that said a Tzimisce with a humanity 10, and there was a gif that said more arms means more hugs. Well, I mean, we're finding out what their strength is. Apparently, at least they've got at least 2 Tzimisce at the moment.
I'm guessing Charlotte's the only one that knows about the 2 on top of the train, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Unless she opens her mouth and says, look behind you. Or up. Whatever.
Yeah, she's just gonna say.
It won't matter because Talbot goes before her anyway. So
Yep.
So, do we have an initiative order, kids?
Getting it. Hang on. I think I got everyone. If I missed anyone, please let me know.
I'm not going to be able to view the initiative order because I'm on my phone, unfortunately.
All right, so Talbot, you go first. What's your action, buddy?
And you
I'm
forgot
so glad
me.
you asked.
For shame.
Oh no, I'm sorry. What was
That's
yours?
fine. The same as yours.
Okay. Your dex is probably higher, so
Yeah.
you go before me.
Right.
So Talbot, what's your action?
Can I get a clear path to shoot the priest? In other words, were windows down or anything like that?
No, on the train, windows out. You can spend your action getting into a position where you can't shoot him.
If I do that, will I be blocking anyone else from getting off the train?
No, because
I don't know how the train's set up for exits and stuff.
you can step down from the. You can basically use your action, step down from the train, and step off to the side. So you still have a clear firing arc to the priest, but will not be blocking the egress of other individuals.
Then that is what Talbot will do.
Cool. On the priest action, he explodes into a screaming, whirling miasma of shadow.
Oh, wonderful.
Fucking Lasombra. No offense, Emboss.
Hey.
I really wish the windows had been down so I could shoot him before he did that.
However, you become immediately aware of what's on the roof.
May I yell out the presence of them?
Beg your pardon?
May I yell out the presence of them?
Yes, you may.
All right. I'm not sure how familiar Talbot is with Zamisi, so he's probably going to yell something like, "There are two giant gargoyle on the roof."
Valid. Next up is Charlotte.
I don't know that she would necessarily know what a Samichi is, or has. Well, she's probably heard of them, but not like encountered them before. Any luck? I would still. He is my target, and so I would still. He's exploded into a bunch of shadow.
He has essentially become a roiling mass of shadow.
Is it? I don't know. Is it solid?
No.
It's not. Okay. Then. Fuck. I'd like to find cover of some kind, probably underneath the train.
Okay.
Is because Umbers would know. Probably is this tenebrous form that he's using?
Yes.
Okay.
It is. So who's up next? Up next we have that was the priest. Charlotte. Amelia. You're up next.
Yeah. I can't really do anything about the shadow guy. I guess my action will be to go outside and get ready.
Okay.
Right? I don't think I can do anything else.
Next we have Alexander.
Yeah, Alexander was not prepared for a close combat encounter this quickly. So he will simply get his umbrella out and probably get off the train so he has more movement to actually do something.
All right. Now is the Zamitsi. All right. One of them is going to go after Talbot. The other is going to go after Amelia. Not Amelia, sorry. The other is going to... Yeah. One's going to go after Talbot. The other is going to go after Charlotte. So... They jump from the roof onto the ground. There's a crushing noise as the huge body weight hits the ground. They attempt to swipe at Talbot. Oops, that is the wrong roll. Ignore the +10 at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oof! Oh, that's horrible.
Ow.
So he's going to lose a character?
Possibly. They have spent for their. They are going to spend for their potence, and they're going to spend for their fortitude. So they have that. They currently have. Wait, so they had 8 rollover plus the strength that they currently have in their form, which is going to be I'm really sorry about this.
Are you though?
Not really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lethal. Boom!
Tufu?
Talbot.
Oh
Night, night, Talbot.
shit!
Ow.
You may soak with your armor, your stamina, and your fortitude. Because it is lethal. Everyone loves the meaty and horrid form.
I
That's
don't.
actually a really good soak roll. You
I
soak
believe by my count, I soaked
7.
7.
Out of my own inane curiosity, how did you get to the 10?
I kept that Kevlar armor from when we did the Elysium, and I have 4 stamina, 3 fortitude.
Okay, and have you been keeping account of the stat? Have you been keeping account of the armor for things like your dexterity bonuses and your bonuses? Because it has a negative effect.
Yep.
I did not. My initiative would be 1 lower. Actually, sorry, I didn't think of it when I did the initiative.
So that's still 1. So you took. So of the 11, you took 7, which still means you take. Let's
4.
see. You still take 4 lethal. Holy shit, that hurts.
That's a -1 die penalty from wound penalty too, right?
-4 is -4 going into the larger bracket? I can never remember it off the top of my head.
No, 4
No,
is
not yet.
that's
edgy.
-2.
-2. Thank you.
-2.
There you go. So the next one is going to hit Charlotte. That is not nearly as good. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -3 is 2. So that is going to be their strength is that plus 1. So boom, shakaloom, room, room, shakaloom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Charlotte, soak 7 lethal, please.
I don't know that I can. So I'm sorry, but I'm very unfamiliar with the way that combat works in this system.
Armor? Do you have any armor on?
No, I don't. She did
What is
not
your
dress
current
she
stamina?
didn't. 2.
And what is your level of fortitude?
1.
That would be 3 dice.
Since I'm sought cover during my action, does that come into play?
Not really. It just reaches under the train. Its arms are incredibly long and swipes you.
Okay, cool. So.
You soak 1.
Oof.
Ow.
So you are nearly speared by the incredibly long claws. You're still conscious, but existence is pain. Next up, we have Katya. How's it going, Katya?
Oh, this is not Katya's forte, so this is gonna be fun. She's going to let's see.
Actually, sorry. Next up is Emily, because Emily goes before Katya. My bad. I was reading the.
I'm going to spend blood.
My apologies.
And
All good.
what is it for celerity? I can spend over my generational maximum, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to spend for fortitude, and I'm going to spend for 2 extra actions.
Okay.
And Emily is gonna.
You won't have to spend for your claws. Cough.
Yeah, she did before. I wrote claws out before
you didn't actually make a verbal declaration, so I don't count it. Like I didn't read your side. I don't read the side chat, so you actually have to say I do the thing.
Okay, fair enough.
Cool.
Then she's actually gonna wait until the claws are out.
Cool, which takes an action. So in that case, we will move swiftly onwards to Katya.
Okay. You know what? Let's blood buff Dex. And we'll go up to generational max, so that is 3 blood.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll pick up a knife out of her bag. I don't know. This is a bad idea.
This is a very bad idea.
Actually, you know what? No,
Gotcha.
take that back. No, not doing that.
Why take a knife? You have an arm once.
You have a bloody thaumaturgy table. Come on, give us some magic.
She's not very good at thaumaturgy. You must forget this.
I mean, theft of vitae. Vitae.
You know what? She's gonna do it. They are
To
within
which-
50 feet and in her eyesight.
To which one of them, or to which person?
Oh, she could do it to the priest, couldn't she?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that's exactly what she's doing.
That's a really good idea.
All right. Roll me a willpower.
Oh god.
Well, that's how you cast thaumaturgy.
I know. I need to increase that. Haha, one success, and that was all I needed.
You steal a single point of blood from him,
Neat.
and you also drink it. To be fair.
Actually, it comes in through the skin, so you don't actually need. It doesn't need to come in through the mouth.
Yeah. And last up is Amboise.
Boy,
Maui first. Maui.
Howie's
first.
first.
Oh yeah, Maui. Sorry.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
Maui is
fine.
first. My apologies. Maui. You're kind of hidden. You're translucent at this moment in time, so.
I mean, the fact that you forget me is fine with me. Like, really. Hello, little Nosferatu here. You don't see me, no? Right? Okay. So, one in strength, one blood point in strength, one in stamina, one in potence, and I will stabby you, motherfucker.
Okay, which one do you want to
Because
stab?
I have the dagger.
Left, the left one or the right one? Because you can't actually hurt the guy in who's a tenebrous form with the knife.
No, I get that. I believe Talbot is looking worst. When it
No,
comes to
Charlotte looks way worse. Like she has nearly
Okay.
been bisected.
okay, then yeah, I will go to the
Well-
one that is attacking Charlotte, and oh, I have a dagger, so that is the 5. I think I'm gonna try and
Four.
go the 4 even. Wow, I think I'm gonna try and go for his head then.
Yes,
Okay,
You know, you
that's
can't really do anything without a head. I hope
dissect him.
it's too easy. So that would be. Let me
Done.
see.
Freaking burning blade rituals.
Melee. My melee sucks. Believe it or not, but I'm sort of a social character.
Social nice.
So, dex melee. Does my precise specialty come into play?
Yes, because you made a call shot.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 6 carryover plus strength is 9. And there's 1 auto on potence. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lethal to his head.
All right, he automatically soaks 2 of that with his force.
Oh, sorry, it's 8. 8. I forgot the
Oh.
potence.
Okay.
You add the
so-
bonus dice from targeting the head.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you add the extra 2 bonus dice for targeting the head?
No, I did not.
No.
God damn it. Eh. It's still 8. Which is still nice, you know?
He doesn't think so.
I hope he doesn't think so. I hope he doesn't think at all anymore after this.
True.
He automatically soaks 2 of it with his fortitude.
Mhm.
Then
that
he
is
rolls.
6.
So 2, 3, 4, 5. How much damage did you do?
I did 8.
So
With
6.
the minus the 2 is 6.
So you do 2 to him. All right. You stab into the head. There's a gout of blood, and the thing kind of rears back. It's clearly in pain as it turns and snarls. And next up is Amboss.
Boys is going to summon his little friends. And as she's going to use Arms of the Abyss. Even for that, we can't use willpower, right? I'm pretty sure it's yes, but just want to make sure. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure we can't, but just want to make sure.
The arms will go on your next turn. So just remember that.
Okay, but we can't use willpower. I can't use willpower, right?
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay. I'll use 1 willpower, and I'll use Let's see. I'm on. I'll use 5 extra blood. Put them all in strength.
I mean, if you'd like, it's manipulation plus occult difficulty 7. And remember, you need to spend a blood point to activate Arms of the Abyss. And also, wait, hang on, you can't spend 5 blood in turn. You don't.
Oh
have
yes,
that.
that's right. I
You
can only spend like 3, right?
You can spend 3. Yes.
Okay, so 3, and put them all in strength.
Okay.
1d10. 7. Look at that! I have 4 successes. I have 4 little tentacles come out.
Okay. Cool. Now it is. Up to the top of the initiative, which is Talbot. Oh no! Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
All right. Talbot is going to slash the Zamisi in front of him with his talwar.
Okay. Roll your shit. Before we do anything, remember, guys, if you want to do things like celerity actions or anything like that, you have to declare them.
I declared celerity actions, but I'm guessing
Yes,
I'm
you
waiting
did,
for
but
the clause.
you declared them predicated on the existence of the clause, which didn't exist.
Yeah, okay, fine.
All right, so I will use celerity then for the next round.
Sorry, celerity to move or celerity for any actions whatsoever?
You have to declare you want to use celerity, which causes you to spend a blood, at which point at the end of the round, you take extra actions.
Okay, I'm not wanting to take extra.
So I got 9 successes to hit. My specialty is blade, so it should come into play. That's totaling that.
Evan, just to be precise, is at the beginning of the next round, the turn where we also spend blood. So if I want to spend like a blood point for strength, a blood point for stamina, and a blood point for celerity, do I declare that now or at my turn?
At your turn.
All right, cool.
So yeah, roll me your damage. That was a sad damage roll. The ones don't take away, but it was still sad.
Yeah, that went really poorly.
4.
4. He automatically soaks 2 of it with his shiny, swanky fortitude. Copy and paste. And he has that much of that. Yeah, he soaks it all. You go to slash at him, and it just looks down at you and snarls. All right, so in the priest action, what he does is he reforms from the shadow, and he is going to spend for his potence and his own fortitude as he re-solidifies behind Maui, and he basically takes his own blade and he's about to do what I would refer to as Quasimodo style into the back of the body.
Yay!
And now the wrath to undo the wicked.
This is my second seed.
Go for the record. Go for the record.
I mean, it's fine, yeah.
Do we have a dead cop? Do we have a dead Maui?
It's fine, guys. Just remember, unlike Bishop, I'm not, I won't handhold you through this entire process.
I mean, it's fine. At least I can say that he did it because at this point, the character that's been in one scene before is apparently the most threatening.
1, 2, 3. For the record, the reason he's rolling a difficulty 4 is because, flanking's a bitch.
Oh, yes.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so he has 6 successes there. So that means that there's 5 rollover. So he's got the sword, which is the sword plus 1, or plus 2 rather. So he rolls it. So that's going to be strength, which is 3 plus 2, which is 5 plus 4 rollover is 9. 9 plus.
It's gonna help on really on a lot of ones here. Or 2.
It's not actually difficulty 9. I fucked that one up. But 1, 2, 3 plus his 4 potence is plus the 4 potent is 7 lethal. Smash to the back of the head.
Ouch.
Roll me your stamina plus your.
Oi. Well,
And in one slash, you go down.
I'm tortured. It was nice knowing you guys.
Oh, that was a big oof. I do apologize. Next up, we have Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. The Zemeats are trying to eat you.
Okay, so his head's not underneath the train, is it?
No, but you can stab his hand.
If you don't have a dagger, Maui had one, and she's down.
I've got two in both hands. When he stabbed me, did I drop them?
No. Oh, I will point out, you need to spend a willpower in order to act to ignore your wound penalties, because currently you're suffering some gnarly wound penalties.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. Okay, so that's... I'll spend the willpower.
Go for that.
The head isn't under the
train.
train.
No, it's not. Question.
The hand is.
When he got hit, did he recoil and possibly pull his hand out with me attached to it?
With you attached to it?
Or through me, or whatever.
You know what? That's an amazing mental image. Sure. You are currently being held up in the air by one of its arms as it flailed backwards.
So, I'm still up in the air. Okay. So what I would like to try to do is I would like to use, since I do have the ambidextrous merit, I'm not sure if I can use two weapons simultaneously, can I?
Nope.
Nope.
It simply means that you don't get the penalties for your second attack with your offhand weapon.
Okay.
Like fuck she is, I like this game, and I don't want it to end like that.
Okay. So. Alright.
So much for not looking at the side chat.
Sorry, I'm trying to like figure this out. All right. So, what is the generational maximum of blood that you can spend for 8? 3, right?
3.
Okay, so I'd like to burn 3 blood for my dex.
Okay.
And I would like to try and slice his hand off.
Okay.
Using my very, very sharp, very, very, very sharp switchblade. So that would be... Hold on. 4 plus 3 is 7. Plus melee is 11. Plus
your celerity.
Plus the celerity. So it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 dice.
Roll them bones.
Please, somebody roll 14 dice for me.
I will roll you 14 dice, because I'm on my...
Okay,
I'm on that.
I'm not sure if precise would come into play here, since it's a called shot. Would it?
Not really. You're just hacking at his arm. It's the nearest thing. It's
So
not even really a cold shot.
I do have a specialty in knives, however.
Okay, well, we'll see how this one goes.
Then count double. There you go. Ooh.
Wozers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 successes.
Wow.
Okay.
Sever that ship.
So what is your strength?
2.
So that is going to be 13.
And can I burn a blood for potence?
You have, well, no, because you can only spend 3 blood a turn, and you spent it all in dexterity.
Oh, on dex. Okay, fair enough.
However, you have potence, so that does give you an extra dot of for the roll.
I have a single dot in potence.
So that would mean it goes from being 14 to 13 plus 2 plus 13 plus 2 for the strength is 15 plus an additional 2, 1 for the plus 1 for the knife and 1 for the potence becomes
17.
17, thank you.
Yeah.
Welp.
What happened?
You did 9 damage.
It's gonna take a trip to Hurt Town, I think.
It may in fact have just been hurt a lot in its no places.
Okay.
That's 1, 2. Basically, you see this little girl in this huge behemoth's hand. She drives one of the knives straight into its neck, twists. There's a gout of arterial blood as the thing falls backwards, topward.
Did I
There we
do
go.
that?
Yes,
did.
yes, you did.
You're the little girl.
Fucking nearly staking Methuselahs and taking out fucking Samichi in one hit. Hell yeah.
Don't get that.
I love Toreadors. They're so badass dex builds.
Don't get too cocky.
To quote Han Solo, that's great, kid. Don't get cocky.
Yeah.
The next up is going to be. Amelia.
Oh.
Question. Does anyone have his back turned on me?
Yes.
Not really. You can attack one. You can attack either the priest or you can attack the one of the other huge Zamitsi monster. It's up to you. They don't really have their back to you.
I'll go for the Zemiti monster because he's on Talbot.
Okay. Roll me your.
Do a really good ass punch in the face.
Okay. So roll me.
Before I do that, I want to bear with me a bit because I'm like a bit lost with blood expenditure. What's the for that I will need Dex and Brawl, correct?
Yes.
Okay, what's the max I can go on Dex for my generation? I'm 8.
What's your current level?
3.
What's your current
3?
Yeah, 3.
No, I don't.
Thank you.
No, I mean, how high can I raise my Dex?
Plus 3.
That's
Plus 3.
plus 3.
Oh yeah, the generational maximum is only
Oh.
increased when you're 7th generation, so it's
So yeah, it's still 5.
still
You can
5.
go up to 5.
Actually, you can go to plus 1 from your general maximum.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
15.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend 1 blood so I can raise my Dex 1 more point. So it's 1 sec. Fuck. Do I need to do blood for potence or that's auto?
You need to do blood for potence to make it do the automatic successes.
Okay, and I'm going to spend blood for potence. So I want to hit him in the head. I have for dexterity. I have the precise. Does that factor in?
Yes, it'll double your 10s.
And for brawl, I have MMA fighting. Does that factor in?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so it's
Roll your dex plus your brawl.
Lol.
And how do I add the potence to that?
You don't. Just roll your dex plus brawl.
Okay. What difficulty?
8 because you're calling a shot to his head.
Yeah, but I'm precise.
If
That just
Talbot's there
doubles
too,
your
are we not
10.
setting up flanking for each other?
Okay. 7. Ooh. Okay.
Wowzers. 1, 2, sorry, so that's 8. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 successes. Oh.
Nice. Nice.
You
Okay,
can worship me later, guys.
What's your strength?
My strength is 4 with speciality vicious, and I have 5 potence. What am I rolling?
Roll your strength, which is 5, plus 13. So that's going to be 7. Hang on.
18.
18.
Roll 18 dice.
Damn. Jesus Christ in a hat basket.
What diff?
Just roll them.
Six.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. We're both
Roll it.
6. Okay. Whew. Come on, dice gods. Whoa.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 5 is 11. So you've done 11 damage to him. I need to roll his.
I fucked it up with the aces there, though.
Hey, you skipped the 2
What?
dice for a headshot again.
What?
Yes. Roll 2 more, please. Remember, ones don't take away on damage.
Oh, okay.
9.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 5 is
12.
12. Jesus. Okay.
Sad
Wait.
truth.
Hang on. No. Hang on. Huh.
We're a good team.
Beg your pardon?
I said we're a good team.
You punch him so hard. Hang on. I have to do. Yeah, I'm right on this. Yeah, because you do. Hang on. So that was, yeah, you do 12 bashing to him, which is halved and becomes 6 bashing because that's what happens with vampires. You punch him. Sorry, you almost punch a vampire unconscious. He's still standing up, but by God, it looks a little bit. Okay, so next up is going to
Quick
be.
question though. She was calling it to the head, right? Wouldn't that
Yeah.
make it lethal?
That makes it lethal.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
Why? Have
because
potence.
it's war form or
No. It's because punching is bashing, even if you get punched to the head.
Automatically.
Okay.
Hmm?
I need to get to catch Emily and
oh,
learn some
it's gunshot.
Guardian.
It's guns where it's changed.
It's
Yeah.
gunshots to the head
Yeah.
constitute lethal.
Okay.
Here's a piece of advice: if you want to be a fist fighter and want to do actual significant damage, get a pair of brass knuckles.
Yep.
Because they convert the damage to lethal.
That's smart.
I wish I'd known that.
It's fine. Let's see, Amelia.
Albert's rich, she'll buy you some.
Next up is Alexander.
Yes, Alexander is going to spend blood. He's going to spend 1 blood for celerity, 2 dots for 2 dots of blood for strength, and 1 dex.
Okay, what's he gonna do with all that junk? All that junk inside that trunk?
What exactly? He's going to be a very, very, very competent distraction against the priest. So I'm going to stand there.
Okay.
And I'm literally going to take a defensive stance. So technically,
Okay.
anyone else who wants to stab him in the back, go ahead. But I'm not trying to do this on my own. And that's what I will do.
All right.
So technically, I will face him and stare him down.
The one Mitzi who's still standing needs to spend a willpower to basically ignore his wound penalties, and he is going to try and do what I would lovingly refer to as make Maui his. No, it's not Maui. It's the other one. Make the other Nosferatu Amelia his bitch. As he spends everything into his strength. You'll see you basically see he comes down at you and attempts to bite you. Basically, he's trying to bite your head clean off.
Oh shit! Oh come
We'll see how
on!
this one goes.
Oh god!
That was a shit roll. All right. He barely manages to make contact, but he does. So let's see where this one goes. So he currently has a crap lot of strength. So biting is strength +1. So that's going to be
a new scar for me.
10 plus.
Doesn't I don't.
War form, you can bite.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's one of the added advantages of it.
Yeah,
It depends on basically these meats. If you look at them, their jaws are unnaturally distended. You'd assume that this was prepared with vicissitude beforehand, but they were using their claws because it was just easier for them. All right. Does Maui have any armor and/or fortitude? Or not Maui, Amelia?
Armor, no. I do have 3 fortitude.
Would you like to? Okay, roll me your 3 fortitude, please.
Does stamina factor in?
No, roll me your 3 fortitude, please.
Spend a willpower.
These are.
Yeah, I'll spend willpower too. No. Okay.
You cannot spend force. You cannot spend willpower on soaking rolls. Thank you.
Who's trolling me? Fuck.
Just
I
roll
actually
me.
didn't know that.
Roll me a 3 fortitude, please.
There.
All right. You will take a grand total of. You will take a grand total of 6 aggravated damage as it attempts to bite your head clean off. It doesn't quite succeed.
That could have killed you.
Could have, but didn't.
Nope.
Next up is going to be Emily. Do the thing.
Yeah, she's spending blood for 3 extra actions with celerity.
Okay.
And the first one is going to be for the the priest.
Oh,
Okay.
great. Then my celerity
Because he is he hasn't been attacked yet, right?
only 1 blood damage from Katja.
Yeah, he took
Yeah,
one
but
blood
like no
point.
one's been over and hacking at him.
Nope.
Also, you also can't.
I am there only so you can get the flanking bonus.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in Tenebra's form. You can't.
He's not. He came.
He is
He came out of it.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
little
okay.
bad.
Sorry, I didn't hear. My
And
bad.
do I flank him?
No, you do not flank him. He is still
You guys
standing
have
over
used
Bowie's
up all
body.
the
He
good
hasn't actually
rolls.
turned.
I always roll like crap. I do have 1 specialty in this, so that's 3.
Hang on. He is going to burn one of his celerity actions to parry you.
Okay. He parries.
1, 2,
Expertly.
3. Also, because you're attacking him with a melee weapon against a bladed weapon, you take damage.
Yeah, the difference, right?
The difference plus his potence.
That's 2 difference, and what's his potence is 4, so it takes 6.
Yep, minus your fortitude because you've spent for it. So do the thing.
So I take 6, so I need to roll stamina for the 2 remaining damage since I have 4 and fortitude. I soak it.
Yep, you soak it fine. Cool. Next up is going to be because you'll make more actions on your celerity round. Next is going to be the Zmitzi, the Emily. Katya, you're up next.
Yep, and she's gonna theft of vitae once more.
Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.
I love this discipline.
2 successes that time.
Yay!
Slowly just like stealing that blood.
How much blood have you taken from him this time?
2.
All right. Yeah, he's starting to feel hungry. Where are we going? Cool. So next up we have Maui is unconscious. Amboise, do your thing.
Oh, hey, priest, hey. So we're gonna, well, all of the arms and Amboise are going to attack the priest.
Okay.
So, I'll go for the arms first. First arm. The arms don't have like brawl or anything. It's just straight dex to hit him, right?
Each tentacle is 6 feet 2 meters long and possesses a strength and dexterity margin equal to the ability backwards and aberration. Potency and celerity also. Yeah, they basically. What's your tenebration rating?
5.
So yeah, it basically counts. It has a 5 pool to basically attempt. Because what happens is they have to try and grapple you first, and then if they succeed on the grapple check, they can start crushing for damage. So
Okay.
yeah, you roll 5 dice.
Okay. So, okay, I rolled the 5. Isn't there something with it like it has the same dex and strength as me?
No, it has the same. It has a dex and strength equal to your obtenebration.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Well, and so it has 5. Is it dex? No, dex or strength to
It's strength to actually grapple him. So
okay, so it's plus 5 plus 3 because of the. Okay, because of the 3 extra blood I spent in it. The 2
Well,
extra. Wait, 3.
No, that's not how that works. Its strength is based on your obtenebration rating.
Yeah,
not
but
your
I can use extra blood to add strength to it. Can't I? That's what I read.
Hang on.
No?
Give me 20 seconds. I haven't actually.
I
I've
don't
never read
I
it.
know it was like that in revised. I haven't looked at it in 20th yet.
Okay, maybe just another thing.
You may choose. Yeah, you may. If the vampire chooses, you may spend a point of blood to either increase a single tentacle's strength or dexterity by 1, or extend its length by 2 by another 6 feet or 2 meters. Each tentacle has 4 health levels. So yeah, you'd have to choose one. Then you'd increase its strength based on a 1-by-1 spend.
Okay. Oh, okay, so I'll just out of 4, 2 of them will have strength plus 1.
Okay.
Okay, so first one has 1, 2, 3 successes, 4 successes.
Okay, that will grapple him.
Oh boy.
Second one has 0. Fourth one, third one has 0. Fuck your dice gods. And
bear in mind you only had 3.
no, I had 4.
You had 4.
Okay, continue.
And last one has my bad. Space 5d10. And other one has 1.
Okay. You managed to grapple him. You will now be at difficulty 4 to hit him.
And I go with my two-handed sword, so 7d10. I'll use a blood. Oh wait, it is next turn. So I'll use 2 blood, 1 for my strength, 1 for my dex, and actually one for my stamina. Just
You've spent blood to increase their.
no, that was last turn.
Yes, you did. So
that was last turn.
You can't.
It would count for the turn I summoned them in, wouldn't it?
Okay, continue.
So yeah, and also 1 for my strength, 1 for my dex, 1 for my stamina. So that's 8, 10, and that's 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes, I think. Yes, 6 successes. So that's
What's the
19 dice of damage.
What?
It's diff 4 because he's.
Yeah, but also how do you get 19 as a figure?
I have strength plus potence of 7, and the two-handed sword is plus 6.
No, it's really not. That's not how that's not how swords work.
200 sword is maybe plus 2 maximum, not plus 6.
I think a one-handed sword is plus 2. I've never even seen two-handed sword stats in 20th.
They're changeling swords.
It may be in Dark Ages. There are some things with two-handed swords, but not in D20, like normal.
Yeah, so it's plus 2 strength, not plus 6.
Okay.
Makes way more sense. I was getting scared.
Okay, so
19 minus 6 would make 13.
13.
Oh wait, sorry. Plus 2 is 15. There you go.
There you go.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
15.
It's still a shitload of dice.
Oh yeah. Well, he is a combat character. I will be really happy dancing when I got those numbers.
And would powerful arms count as a?
We don't double strength. We don't double damage dice. Like we don't double soak dice.
Yeah. As in, okay.
Okay, so he automatically soaks 4 of that with his fortitude, and I roll his stamina. So that's another 2. So you do 2 lethal to him. Blood runs freely from his cheek, and he smiles at you, and he says something akin to, "And so it was I see my lost brother." Your mother, he says, Your mother worries for you.
What the fuck?
At the top of the initiative, Talbot, would you like to murder shank this thing?
Yes, I'm going to spend 1 blood point for an extra
Did you
action.
also spend for celerity?
This is all celerity, I
Oh, yeah,
assume.
that's right. Emily has turned out yet.
Oh yes, Emily has celerity actions. Haha.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, actually, there's more than one. It's first me and then it's Jess. So.
Why is it first you? Isn't my initiative higher than yours?
Oh yeah, it is actually you first. Sorry.
Right. So I was waiting for this. He's now grappled. So does that mean an automatic success?
No, it just lowers the difficulty to 4.
Oh Jesus! All right. Well, there we go. That makes it that number. There you go. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 successes to hit. And that makes it 1, 2, 3, 4 plus.
Just advising that we have lost a storyteller. So,
Oh right, sorry, I didn't notice that.
you can still roll, but it's
Yeah, I'm gonna still do the roll thing. It's gonna be 90-10 for damage, and
Yeah,
He
that
might
is
not be able to rejoin his old chat. That happens sometimes.
3 damage.
He's not
on
the one
him.
hosting. I am.
Right, so that's 3 damage. It's lethal damage. Oh wait, I forgot one. I need 1 to 10 more because it's a sword. My bad. Oh well, so that is 4.
We're still gonna have to wait on Evan.
Yeah, fine. I'd rather declare it in the hangout before.
There we go.
Welcome back.
And I'm back. Sorry about that.
All right, I made my rolls and I came out at 4 lethal damage to your
Hang on.
face.
He automatically soaks the lethal with his fortitude.
All right.
But I was gonna make a declaration before we continue. I was gonna say someone else is going to take an action at the end of the initiative. So basically, what you guys see is rather interesting.
Shouldn't I get my or?
Yeah, Peter still needs a celerity action.
Somebody is taking an action at the end of the. Somebody else is taking an action at the end of the initiative round, which is before celerity kicks in, because you can automatically default to 0 before it all kicks in. If that makes sense.
I hope it's Ambrogino going to help.
It's really not. Ambrogino fucked off a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't think it's gonna be him.
No. So go ahead. Then we just nullify my rolls and we still have initiative and go. What's the end of the action?
Cool. What you guys will see is underneath the priest's feet, a well of shadow forms, and he physically falls through it.
Oh boy.
Isn't he being kept from falling by the tentacles that have grabbed him?
The tentacles will also fall with him.
My buddy.
So
they merge into the shadow.
Are we also falling? Me, Emily, and Ambroise?
It's rather a small area that's basically been encapsulated. You see him reappear about 100, less than 100 feet away. He's standing on top of a rocky outcropping, overlooking you all. But he's not standing there alone. You guys see this woman standing next to him.
Is Maui also falling? Because Maui was technically next to him.
Yes, Maui will fall at the ground at this woman's feet.
Can I spend one of my celerity actions to act on that?
Mm.
To grab her so she doesn't fall with him?
No, she's going to fall.
Oh shit! Is that Ambrose's mom?
For the record, hey Ambrose, you know exactly who this woman is.
That's my sire, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god!
Eventful, I think.
Ah,
Can I just point out how much I really love this picture?
That's a really beautiful picture.
yeah, it is.
It's a really good picture. I like it.
It
Instead of
doesn't
it,
make me,
instead of
cry
admiring her
about
great
it.
dress, could we please kill the bitch?
I
She
mean,
leans down and she strokes Maui's unconscious face with those gloved hands of hers.
oh shit.
But yeah, you guys basically some other stuff will happen. There's still one of the Zemitsi who's still technically on his feet. So in your celerity actions, feel free to gank him.
Oh god, I have to save my clan
Actually,
mate.
I'll tell you what, Alexander. How about we just let your roll that was for lethal
Yep.
default to the Zemitsi?
All right.
So you can stab him with your umbrella because I like the
Sure.
fact you fight with an umbrella. It amuses me.
Of course. I did stab for the head though.
That's fine. And with one swing of his mighty umbrella, you bring the Zemitsi crashing down onto the ground. That only had one health level left.
Poor kid.
So you guys have two monstrous Zemitsi standing there. Or laying there rather. But and you see this woman, she's leaning down and she strokes the priest's face and they appear to be talking to one another. Before she turns
Heightened senses still on?
Do you speak? You don't speak Italian, do you?
No, I don't.
God damn it!
Or
I'm
rather, do
still learning.
you speak French?
I do actually. I do speak French.
They're speaking in French to each other.
What are they saying?
She said, the priest says, "Have I failed you, mistress?" To which she says, "No, no. This is fine. The rat race has only just begun."
I'm gonna relay what she's saying to the rest of the party.
Hey, Emily, you know what a rat race is.
Yeah, she's heard. She's heard.
Huh?
Yeah, she's never partaken in one, but she heard a thing or two.
So, ladies and gentlemen, she says, she speaks very plainly and very calmly. Welcome to my forest. The goal is simple. You merely have to survive to leave it. Until then, until we see each other again, my darling Ambrose. Such a failure. Over. She blows a kiss before she sinks once again into the shadows. And it is at that point, Jordan, that we shall end our scene. You are going to have to run the.
I have a
She
question.
did not take Maui. She just left Maui laying there.
I have a question.
I may have an answer.
I would like to take the Simichi that I took down.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to take his head.
He will disintegrate into dust.
Emily is actually going to stop you.
Alexander is going over to Maui.
She's not going to let you do that.
I'm going over to Maui too.
Why?
She will just say, "You need to drink. Don't kill it. Drink from it."
Good idea. I would like to. I'm gonna Diablerize it.
What?
No.
No. Okay, go ahead. Fucking go ahead.
Ambroise is fucking pissed right now. He has vengeful floor, and he's tired. The object of his vengeance
Hang on.
ran away.
I have heard. And thus it was spoken to me on the wind, and I wanted to. By all means, I'm going to open up the True Black Handbook. Give me like 20 seconds.
That is not what I meant.
Is it too late to change my mind?
If you Diablerize it, Ambroise will hit you with his fucking sword and let his anger out.
Oh yeah, we're out of any sort of prince zone. I'll fucking end your face.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna Diablerize.
No, do it. Now do it.
You're going to Maui, so you're not looking at that, and I'm not looking at that.
How
because
long
I'm
do you
going
think?
to Maui.
How long do you think a diablerization takes? It's not a one-turn thing. She has to drain the entire body and then suck its soul.
Hang on, guys. All of you shut up. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
If you
No.
want to
I'm gonna redact that. I'm not gonna do that. I will, however, drink from the Simichi to heal myself, and
Okay.
then take its head.
It will once
Emily,
again.
Sometimes-
let's stop you then.
There is no taking its head. It will turn to dust.
Yeah, it's ash. You can't.
Okay.
Why would
Separate
you
the
want to
head,
take the
it will
head?
turn to dust. That's just the way it is.
Also, if you're on humanity, you will immediately have to make a humanity check because that is still murder.
I'm perfectly okay with murder, and I'm going to drink from the other one.
I mean, you can diablerize it if you want. No one gives a fuck if an ass might diablerize it.
No, fair enough. Yeah, I am a Camarilla lackey, so do I still need to make a humanity check when I drink
No.
from it?
Drinking
when
from
you
it is fine.
Okay.
It's just if you kill it.
It has
Oh,
8
fuck
blood.
yeah.
It has 8 blood points remaining in its system.
killing it and
Can I-
diablerizing it automatically does a humanity check for you.
Okay, can I take all of it without diablerizing it?
Yep.
You can take up to
Okay.
1 point without going into the diablery process.
Or I can take 1 point of blood?
If you leave
Down,
one dot,
down,
there's
one.
You have
Oh,
to
I
leave
leave
one dot of
one
blood.
dot.
Leave one more.
Okay, so that would put me at 14, and then I would like to take its head.
okay.
Okay. Roll me humanity. Difficulty 8. You've just murdered someone.
Can
But
somebody
it's
roll
a
me?
Mitzi that was attacking us.
Nope,
It
doesn't
Doesn't
makes
matter.
no
matter.
difference.
At the
Okay.
moment, the Shimichi is also not a threat, and it's
Okay,
still
good.
technically for us
So
what
is your conscience?
My conscience is 2.
Oh dear.
Wow, okay.
Whoa,
I
no!
think
Wow.
Holy
you're-
shit!
She feels sorry, but no shit forgiven.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, you feel fucking dreadful, but by God, you did it.
Yeah, exactly.
You heal yourself up to your full. You heal yourself up all the blood that you've lost. For
Okay.
the record, what is Maui's generation?
Saskia,
Saskia. You're muted. here.
Coming. She's 8.
I'm going to.
So there are actually kindred who can wake you.
Yeah, I will try.
You're 7, aren't you?
At least.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Boop. But welcome back to consciousness.
Yay.
Like,
I'll
you
only-
basically.
I'll
you
only-
I
basically-
did actually got just one thing before we do this. Actually, I do have one question.
Yeah.
Because first of all, how much moonlight is there? Second of all, was her skin exposed? Because you basically said at some point that her face was like, no.
I mean, you're in the middle of a forest, so it's negligible to the dense canopy.
I figured, but I didn't want to because, like, leave it unchecked. Okay.
Yeah.
Does anyone else want in on this spare Zamisi blood?
Nope.
Yes.
Emily will take a blood point or two.
Because I mean, I know everybody was like.
I mean, I have 6 eggs, so I need some.
It's also got about 7-8 blood points left in it. But so Maui, you will be awoken via the sweet blood. You will also you will be 1 step along the blood bonding process to Mr. Rothschild because he woke you up.
Great.
Can I get 4 blood points from the Zamisi?
Once again, can you guys? There's only one of me. Legit. When I'm trying to have a conversation or when I'm trying to make a point, can you not talk over me? Thank you. Okay. So, where was I? Yeah. So you'll be woken up by Mr. Rothschild. You will become 1 step bloodbound to him. Basically, the wound from you have enough blood in your system to just heal the wound along your back if you want. Let's go. Heal.
Yeah, I mean, I only have 6 blood left, but yeah, I will heal.
All right, you can heal up to 3 or 4 of it. You should, yeah. So, with that, kids, we will end our scene. So, thank you. Yes, you can divide the 7 blood points in the Zamitsi between you all, because Charlotte drank the majority of the other one.
Yeah. Can I get 4?
I just know I'm down 3 health levels. I don't. I mean,
How does this work exactly? Because I'm not sure how the healing works with the
The
blood.
problem is your act damage is going to take rest, and it's going to take a lot more blood to heal.
It takes 5 levels of 5 points of blood to heal a single point of ag damage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
it'd probably make more sense for Talbot and Saskia to split the blood in the Zamisi.
Yeah.
It's not going to do you any good anyway.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
All right,
So
so Saskia, you can take up to, so Saskia and Talbot split it. So Saskia will take 4, Talbot can take 3. The 3 blood will heal Talbot up to his full health. Maui can heal herself up to her full health. And it is at that point we're going to end our scene. Remember, kids, this is important. Keep tally of your blood because we're all going to be running this little gauntlet.
I also want to kill the Zamisi.
Okay, that's fine.
There we go.
How do you kill him?
Decapitation went well for the Switchblade, so it should work for this too.
I mean, you're on Path of Blood, aren't you?
Yeah.
0 fucks you give about killing someone.
Now I knew that.
Oh, you know, I was more so saying that for myself for the whole kind of degeneration thing, since I just pointed out somebody else who's on humanity had to make a degeneration run.
Yeah.
Ag is definitely worse than lethal, Christine.
Yes. All right. So Shayna, cut the damn scene.
You didn't do the thing, but fine.